The purpose of life is not to be happy, it is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. Even today, these famous words from Ralph Waldo Emerson have remained particularly poignant, not just as an inspirational quote, but as a reminder that our society works best when its citizens lift each other up, breaking a cycle of indifference aimed at some of our most marginalized groups.
I believe that young adults aging out of foster care really have some issues with being able to get in and totally focus and totally concentrate for a while. It really is one more uprooting for them, and they've been through many. A lot of the folks that we're going to see that are going to come to help our kids are people who've been successful in their lives, who have spaces in their lives now that they can fill up by helping young people to move forward.
I've always loved dogs, and I started going to this dog training program where we were paired up with teens to help train the dogs as well. I was amazed at the bond that the dogs helped me gain with the teenagers, one that I would have never gotten just on my own. It got me thinking, if I take the seniors and the kids aging out of foster care along with the dogs and put them all together, now I really have something.
Finding a way to meld the broken parts of society by uniting the young adult, the senior citizen, and the four-legged is no small task. But the Circle Society aims to do precisely that. Picture this: a scenic campus as the setting for a dynamic and innovative intergenerational housing model. Teens who have aged out of foster care move into apartment-style living accommodations on one side of the estate, while older mentors set up closer to the action near frequent congregation spots. That is the vision of the Circle Society.
When you don't really have a family structure or adults to guide you, having somebody there to talk to, guide you through things, it's just important to have guidance and somebody there to tell you when you're messing up or doing good.
I have known Caleb for about 7 years. I've known Jeff for over 10 years, and I've known Greg going on 8 years. As a matter of fact, all three of them are members of our founding board.
The things that we can bring to the table here are the voices from the foster care kids, the voices that weren't heard before, things that we see that other people may not have seen or don't know from our point of view, primarily because they just never got asked.
The Circle Society closes out its ring of learning and growing in a truly special way, training dogs through a rescue and adoption center called the Pause and Effect Program.
The Pause and Effect Program is a real critical piece. The dogs are being fostered by either life coaches or the youth, and I think that brings an element of empathy, especially because they can see themselves in these dogs, and they're helping them get to the next level, just like their life coach is helping them get to the next level.
It's fun to bond with a dog and train them, and it's almost therapeutic for yourself. It gives you somebody to bond to and to respect and to give, in a way, things you never had. It's pretty awesome.
I think you can change the face of a community when you see youth out there helping their neighbors, shoveling their driveways or mowing their grass, and thinking, oh gosh, they're really giving back. Well, maybe I should do that, or maybe I could be a part of that in some way, and I think that has a snowball effect.
The Circle Society paints a more hopeful picture of what we can do to make the world a more inviting place for people and animals of all ages. It's also a model of a social enterprise, a financially sustaining endeavor designed to further an important social purpose.
The social enterprise really speaks to stability, first of all, in a nonprofit. We have a private arm, we have the nonprofit arm that this private arm is supporting through its profits. The impact on the nonprofit is huge. That financial security puts the effort and the energy back where it needs to be, which is focusing on these young people and on their relationship with their senior life coaches and how they're benefiting from all of this.
It's helping out the community as well as kids that are going through a rough time trying to get their lives back on track. I believe that they deserve a chance to live out what they want to do in life.
With more Circle Societies, you have more opportunities to have relationships, being helpful, somewhere to call home.
I think you'd see a whole different structure with foster care. I really do. I don't think you'd see as many kids in jail. You wouldn't have homeless kids on the streets. It's little things that would help make a bigger difference.
Putting important social programs in a position where they don't have to compete for donor dollars keeps them running financially, but most importantly, independently and free of red tape. Also based in Cleveland, Ohio, Vigilant Global Trade Services is not only a key figure in the world of global compliance, it sets the standard in supporting our local communities as the incubator behind the Circle Society.
As the world becomes much more globalized and more companies are looking to conduct business in different parts of the world, it's become more obvious in terms of the risks that different companies face conducting business in parts of the world. We're truly focused at Vigilant, making sure that we keep our clients safe, as well as mitigating risks for different countries of having illegal activity taking place. In our day-to-day business at Vigilant, we're focused at the global level. It's sometimes difficult to see the impact that we're making on a daily basis. The really nice part about working within the Circle Society is the ability to see the impact that we're making at the local level on a daily basis and to see what we're doing to shape and change people's lives.
I believe that setting an example, being a company that's community-minded and proactively reaching out is something that I want Vigilant to be known for. We're really proud of that, and I think we are setting an example for change.
Making an impact globally, making an impact locally. Vigilant Global Trade Services and the Circle Society are the new standard in how we can make a difference in the world around us. To learn how the Circle Society is redefining community, visit thecirclesociety.org.